Some of you get so close to manifesting what it is that you want, and there's always somebody, someplace, or something that interjects in some type of way whenever you're like this close. And it could have a lot to do with the person who, I want to say, a third party situation from the past that might come and try and interject way before you tie the knot, or way before you step into this new timeline with someone else. But I feel like it's more nuanced in that for others, this is also you learning how to change your relationship with victimization. Because some of you have the tendency to victimize whenever you hear information like this, and it's not about that. This is about the spectrum in which you manifest, okay, and what you choose to interact with along with that spectrum, whether it be detriment or something that represents peace and emotional fulfillment. You choose the detrimental spectrum of Venus, going back to an old fling or reacting to gossip that's already been laid to rest, reopening up a chapter that's already been closed. And I'm gonna be real with you, oftentimes it doesn't have a lot to do with rejecting something just because it's right. Okay, this isn't about the logical. All right, energy can look at all the logical decisions that you're making, but if it's not something that you feel aligned with, then you're just punishing yourself. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are meant to traverse the detrimental aspects of Venus in order to evolve, because they have to continue enduring those things until they're tired, okay? Until they're psychologically spent. Because for some people, when you're at your wits' end, you have no choice but to change, okay? You're pleading insanity. You're doing the same thing, expecting the same results, especially when it comes to people, places, or things. And it's a way of getting you to evolve, which is why I always tell people, get accustomed to those robotic affirmations so that when you are in your abundant period and the detrimental things are coming up, the things that are going to cost you, your peace, it's going to cost you your health. You need to ask yourself and reassure yourself of your why. Why am I choosing the other spectrum? Why do I deserve what I believe I deserve? We're no longer having the discussions around things being inherently evil or inherently good. You just need to accept where you are on the spectrum, and you need to reassure yourself of your why. Because the more that you do, the more you're going to feel prompted to evolve. Okay? You guys need to understand robotic affirmations as a psychological beneficial factor to it. The more that you tell yourself something, the more true it will become. The more you're going to see it reflected, and the internal paradigm is going to be on the external paradigm. Hope this helps somebody.